Hello from Havana, Cuba. Now that my Humphrey year is almost through, and after we had sadly such a disruptive ending of the program, I have had some time to think and reflect about my main outcomes of that, of the Humphrey year. And I think the main takeaway I had is the fact that leadership can be learned, and that it's not only something that has to do with your personal features and characteristics, but also that you must work hard on that, and that it has to do a lot with experience. In general terms, I feel now as a more prepared a professional, and that I am more aware of what I am expected to be in order to call myself a good communication professional and a good team manager. I would recall as one of my biggest accomplishments the fact that I got the opportunity of learning from leaders of the field, and had a closer look to American communication industry, and also from a journalistic point of view, the fact that I got to report both from Mexico and from the American border, taking into account I was studying in a journalism school in an American border state as Arizona is. So it was a very enriching experience for me. I would like to thank all the staff, all the faculty members, all my fellows, all our global friends for having shared with me this Humphrey year. And I wouldn't say goodbye to Kronk High School. I'd rather prefer a see you later, because I'm pretty confident that I will be able to continue to cultivate all the contacts and friends that I've made along this year. Thank you.
I am Deusi Ruhangario from Uganda, and when I started my fellowship journey, my aim was to build a website about Uganda's elections, complete with leaders' profiles, complete with parties' manifestos, and things that would help in educating and informing the public about the importance of their vote. As I am talking now, the website is up. It may delay a bit because of the problem that has been caused by the COVID-19, but I am sure that by the time I return to my country, the problem will have gone and the project will be on course. I would like to thank the leaders at IIE. I would like to thank the leaders at ASU. I would like to thank the staff at Cronkite, Dean Callahan and his staff, the coordinator of Humphrey Fellowship, the legendary Dr. Bill, the program manager and the support staff. I have benefited from an amazing fellowship, and I want to say that I have never in my life experienced anything like this. Indeed, Humphrey Fellowship is a game changer. Thank you.
I'm a fellow from Vietnam. I have an unforgettable feeling today to attend such as a special graduation ceremony never before in my life, remote celebrations. And COVID-19 has turned everything upside down, but it can defeat this wonderful moment. It keeps up the peace thanks to the excellent contribution from our Humphrey program managers and staffs. Today, I am also very proud to be the 10th ASU Humphrey Fellowships program. I have learned a lot at Wonder Cronkite School, an excellent journalism and communication training school. And thank you so much for welcoming us here with respect and perfect care from the school and from IIE. Today is also a special day when recording this video because it's the last day I stay in Phoenix, my second home, for 9 months. I got many new American and Humphrey friends. Although we have different languages, cultures, we share a common interest in exploring America and our cohort culture. It creates a mutual understanding. Tomorrow, I will take a particular flight to return to my country and carry with me the new ideas, new leadership spirit, mainly inspired by my professor, my mentors at ASU, fellows, students, global friends, and American cohorts. I believe I can make my dream come true, like the way I create my Way to Humphrey program. Thank you so much for everything that you are doing for me and other Humphrey Fellows around the world.
For me, my biggest accomplishment is that I would always be called a Fulbright Humphrey Fellow, which is the most competitive and prestigious fellowship around the world. This year, I did a lot of things. I did podcasts for ASU campus radio called Blaze. I took amazing courses. I learned coding and journalism. I covered press conferences and rallies ahead of US election as a local reporter. And importantly, I got to see famous US cities through traveling. We spent the entire year discussing examples of the top decisions maker inside the nexus of global power and organizations. I have learned life-changing thoughts and views about the nature of leadership and the qualities one should have to be a great leader. I'm taking back my leadership skill to listen more. I feel more confident on the face of adversities like COVID-19. I think we believe in change and always wanted to have a positive attitude to no matter what. I will continue to be a storyteller, but with a proper platform to work focusedly on Pakistan, image building, freedom of expressions, and women empowerment.
I am so grateful to be a Humphrey Fellow at Cronkite School at this time, especially this time, because we could learn a lot about US election, pandemic, and all the other global crises. I'm sure this program helped me to be a better professional, better storyteller, and the network that I could establish here will really help me to be a better professional in my career. I will never forget about the experience that I got in Humphrey seminars, because we had small discussions in these seminars. These discussions were like mini newsrooms, and these mini newsrooms really help to keep our eyes on all the global events.
This is the world full of opportunities. It has never been more connected and smaller, and we have never faced such a challenge as we are facing it in this very moment. Time spent in Phoenix with my Humphrey year flew away in a glimpse of an eye. It is hard to imagine better preparation for being a good leader in these challenging times when the world is facing new normal. When I arrived in Arizona, my main goal was to bring to my news channel new digital strategy on how to produce and repackage news content from traditional broadcast formats to new formats adjusted for digital platforms, especially when it comes to breaking news. Now, breaking news are almost all news, and all day part is a prime time, and we are working like we never worked before. In order to survive, media has to attract new consumers, young audiences, but they won't come to us. We have to reach them. My last sentence in an introductory speech I gave in a Walter Cronkite School last August was, "Change is a new normal, but challenge is not in a change, it is in a motivation." If we only knew how big the change is going to be. Numbers are important, making money from media is important, but the most important is that the current situation has redefined the way we work, creating the need for creative leaders to sharpen both emotional intelligence and operational skills to create nimble teams that can face all challenges. Moreover, what I have learned from this program and what I will never forget to apply while leading my team is to be active listener, working along with my team members for greater good. There is nothing more important than bringing joy and humanity in the newsroom we are working in now.